Hi guys, so this is a video about the newest MAC collection, the Peacocky collection. It just released in the UK yesterday, and this is going to be kind of a three-part video. The first part is just going to be like kind of first impressions of using the products and a quick run through of what I actually got. The second part I'm going to film later on tonight when I came home. We're just going to see basically how these products have worn on me and my impressions after wearing them for a while. And the third part is just going to be a quick vlog because I realised I haven't been really up to date with making videos. And I also haven't been doing favourites of the month videos, and I'm just going to be explaining that a little bit. So, if you're not interested in that bit, it's at the end anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so, I didn't actually buy a huge amount from this collection because I don't have a job right now and it's expensive. So I just chose what for me were the really, really appealing parts. So I've got two of the eyeshadows, and that's what I'm wearing right now. I've got Eau de Lis, which is this teal, which is on my lids, and I've got Noir Plum, which is this purple, which I've got in my crease, except I better swatch them on my fingers anyway. The purple, it was a bit bright to have on its own in the crease, so I've used that as the main colour, and I popped a bit of a darker purple in the very centre of the crease just to give it definition. I just used Top Knot from the Blonde Brunette Redhead collection. It's just a really, really blacky purple. But anyway, that's what the two colours look like on their own. As you can see, they're quite pigmented. That was just one wee swatch of my fingers. That's how they came out. As you can see, they've got a really nice sheen to them. It's no chunky glitter, which is good, which also meant when I was using them I had very, very little fallout, which is always a good thing. So as you can see, these eyeshadows are significantly bigger than a normal eyeshadow. Right? Your normal eyeshadow has 1.5 grams, and these have 3.4 grams. So you are getting more than double the product, which is good. They are, however, $15.50, so they're a bit more expensive, but it's only £4 more expensive because these are $11.50. So for £4 extra, you're getting more than double the product, which is great if you think you're going to use the product up. I can't quite see me using up this product. I've only got one MAC eyeshadow that has actually even hit pan, and that's Blanc Type, which I use every single day and have had for a year and a half. So I'm not entirely sure that I will ever use these up. But obviously if you're a professional makeup artist and it's a colour you're going to use constantly, you know, that actually works out as a really good deal price-wise compared to the normal ones. I completely skipped, by the way, any of the sort of paler highlighty type colours in this collection because at the end of the day when you put it on it's a highlight as long as it's lighter than the rest of it. I'm not hugely fussed about having a huge selection of colours of them. I have a few already, so that's fine. When I use this today, I've actually got a white base on underneath it just to brighten it up a little bit because I like my colours really, really bright. Okay, so that's those. Very little fallout, nice pigmentation, nice shimmer, no chunky glitter. And they're more expensive, but it's more than twice the weight, so it's actually quite a good deal. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the lip products. I've got Scandalicious and Woo Me. Scandalicious is what I'm wearing right now, this bright pink number. And yeah, Woo Me is this nudie colour, which doesn't look particularly special, but I'd seen pictures of other people wearing it, and it looked gorgeous. I'll try and pop a picture at the end of me wearing it. Like, I'll take my makeup off later and I'll put it on to show you. See, I mean, it really doesn't look anything particularly amazing, but anyway. Okay, so these kind of remind me of Slim Shines. This is going to sound really weird because they're a cross between a gloss and a lipstick, and that's what Slim Shines are. But obviously these have went more to the gloss side of things, whereas Slim Shines went to the lipstick side. But so obviously these are a bit thinner to work as a gloss, but so they're not quite as creamy. But if you look at those side by side, do they not look like the same finish of product? So yeah, so if you like Slim Shines, you'll probably like these, the finish and things. So they're like really pigmented, as you can tell from this swatch here and from my mouth. This is like one thin coat of Scandalicious. So I'll wait and see how these feel on my lips throughout the day. Now, compared to a normal MAC lip gloss, as you can see, these are like totally different sized. So these have 5 grams, and my normal lip gloss doesn't have a weight sticker on it. 2 seconds, I'll go find a different one. Okay, so a lip gloss has 4.8 grams according to this tube, so there's not a huge weight difference between these. So yeah, these being £16 and these being £12.50, and you're getting 0.2 grams more, which isn't a huge amount. However, you may know that £16 will buy you a Dazzle glass. Okay, Dazzle glasses, however, only have 1.92 grams in them. So this to me seems very strange. I don't know how this is adding up. So all I can think is that there must be something about the density of these glosses which make the weights so radically different. So these obviously being very pigmented, I'm guessing is what makes them so much heavier, that these are 5 grams while this Dazzle glass is less than 2. Who knows? So that's all a bit strange. It makes it very hard to tell with whether these are going to be value for money weight wise. So we'll see how often I need to reapply them, because that obviously is going to affect their value. We'll see. So yeah, that's what I've got on today. I've got Scandalicious, 2 eyeshadows. I put a bit of top knot in my crease to darken it up. I used her Blooming Cheek blush from Tarte & Tail just to bring out the cheeks a little bit. And for my eyeliner I used Siahi Fluid Line from Mickey Contractor, because I thought that would go nicely. So I will be back in a mere moment for you to see how these have held up throughout the day. Alright, see you later. Hiya, so as you can see I'm back over at my desk. It's because it's now, I can't remember what time at night, 2 seconds. Can you tell I don't wear a watch? And the weather's absolutely rubbish. So I'm over at my desk because it's got lights, and I've got a jacket on because it's freezing. So it's now 5:30. My eyeshadow I applied at about 11 o'clock this morning, so it's had 6.5 hours. And as you can see, it's still really vibrant. We've not got any creasing, not got any fading, we've still got that wonderful shimmer to it. And even the stuff that I applied under my eyes, which doesn't tend to last me, has lasted, and it hasn't really transferred down on to my cheekbones, so that's fantastic. The lip colour, I reapplied it after my earlier video. I'm going to zoom out again because that's scary. Yeah, after my earlier video I did eat my lunch, so I had to reapply it after that because a lot of it transferred onto my sandwich, and so we faded from the inside out and I had that lovely lip liner effect, which I don't like. So I reapplied it just before I left the house, and I left the house at 12:30, and as I said, it's now 5:30, and I did not reapply it throughout the day. So we've lost a little bit of the glossiness, but it's still got a sheen to it, and it's still got quite a strong colour. And it's not really bled outside my lip line. So you can see we've still got quite a good line there. So I'm really impressed, despite the fact that it's been on for 5 hours and I haven't reapplied anything. My lips are only just beginning to feel a tiny bit dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off what's there just now and reapply it, just so that you can see how pigmented it really is. So it also means you can see just how much product was actually left on my lips, despite it being 6 hours ago that I applied it. So when I pull this out the tube, it's a bit much product on it to work with, so I just kind of dot it about and then start spreading it about. So there you go, how about that? You don't even need to double dip it, and it does your whole mouth with a really, really strong colour. So I am loving these products. If I had money to go out and buy more of them, I totally would be going and buying every single colour that I'm even remotely interested in, rather than just these two. So given that they're lasting me about at least 5 hours, because I mean, you know, that colour still looked pretty good without reapplying, I think that these are actually going to work out as really good value for money for a MAC product. So, you know, I'd have to apply it, what, twice in a day, and that's it. And you use so little for each application. This is going to be brilliant. so I'm going to have these for a very long time, but I would still go get more colours if I could. So I hope this was helpful, and again, if you've got questions, put them down there. And coming up will be a picture of Woomy on the lips, because I was wearing this today. But before I take my makeup off tonight, I'll put on Woomy and take a picture and put that on this video, so we'll have everything in one go. Alright, bye! Okay, so the last section of the video was, I said, going to be a bit of a vlog, so for those of you that aren't interested, I'll say bye to you just now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave any questions, comments you have down below. Okay, so I'm really sorry that I've been so late with producing a video. You all know that I'm at university, and you may know that I used to have a job and don't have a job. There was actually a lot of issues with that. I was dismissed, and it wasn't fair, and I've been kind of fighting that, and it's been going on for 3 months now, and I only got my appeal hearing yesterday, so you know, I've been a bit stressed out about that, and then I had uni exams at the same time as being stressed about that, and a lot of the time I wasn't in the mood to make a video. I'd have been on here and I just wouldn't have been my normal cheery self, and you don't want to see that. So I'm fairly confident that I now have it sorted. That's that, dealt with, everything will be back to normal. In fact, I'll have more free time because I won't be at work at the weekend, so you should get videos. Okay, total lack of monthly favourite videos. Well, not total lack, but not every month. As you know, or you may know from watching my videos, one of my New Year's resolutions is to shrink my makeup collection. As a result, I'm not kind of like picking and choosing stuff every day because I want to wear it. I've got stuff that's almost ran out that I'm trying to use up, so I'm making myself use that rather than other things. Today is like a huge treat day for me because I've let myself play with all this new stuff. So that is that. At the moment I am aiming to try and use up or throw out one piece of makeup a week. So I've threw out a couple of bits. It's just like, you know what, I don't enjoy using that. Like I threw out a Lord & Berry lip colour that I'd used in my Stylishly Yours video because, you know what, it bled so badly throughout the day. I'm sure I added that to information in the video, so I hope nobody goes and buys that. And it stank. It was so bad. I could smell it while I was wearing it. And I just decided, you know what, I have about 3 or 4 other red colours that I love using. Why am I holding on to this? So it went in the bin. So that's that, and I hope that kind of explains why I've been so absent from YouTube and not updating as regularly as normal. So I do apologise. I do really love sitting here talking to you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!